In a world dominated by Wall Street, Elon Musk, big tech, and billionaire tycoons, it is easy to believe that we are living in the wealthiest era of human history. But one man, centuries ago, eclipsed them all. His name was Mansa Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire, the wealthiest man who ever lived. His wealth was so vast, so incomprehensible that it could break entire economies. Yet, history seems to have almost forgotten him. Who was he? And what made his empire one of the most powerful of its time? Before Mansa Musa, there was Sundiata Keita, the legendary founder of the Mali Empire. Through conquest and diplomacy, he carved out a kingdom rich in gold, salt, and trade. By the time Mansa Musa ascended the throne in 1307, or maybe it was 1312, Mali was already a formidable power, but he would take it to heights never seen before. His rule would mark the empire's golden age, literally and figuratively. In 1324, Mansa Musa set out on the most extravagant pilgrimage in history. His entourage was so vast, his wealth so excessive, that it would forever alter the economies of cities along his route. In Cairo, he handed out so much gold that the price of the metal plummeted, causing inflation that took over a decade to stabilize. Scholars and merchants were astounded. Who was this African king, whose wealth seemed infinite, and as centers of learning in Europe? While Mansa Musa embarked on his legendary pilgrimage, his generals expanded his empire. Sagmandia, one of his greatest commanders, led the conquest of Gao, further strengthening Mali's dominance. At its height, Mali was so vast that Mansa Musa reportedly claimed it would take a year to cross it. Exaggeration or not, there was no denying that Mali stood as one of the greatest empires of its time. Mansa Musa likely passed away around 1332 or 1337, leaving behind a legacy that shaped West Africa for centuries. His empire, though powerful, eventually gave way to the Songhai Empire. Yet his story did not fade. His pilgrimage introduced Africa's immense wealth to the world, inspiring European explorers to seek its legendary riches. His investments in education and architecture ensured that Timbuktu's name would never be forgotten. Today, Mansa Musa remains a symbol of African prosperity, vision, and leadership. His empire may have faded, but his legend remains immortal. Mansa Musa was not just the richest man in history. He was a builder of civilizations, a patron of knowledge, a king whose vision reshaped Africa. His story is not merely one of wealth, but of ambition, knowledge, and culture. And as long as history is remembered, so too will be the name of Mansa Musa, the Golden Emperor of Mali. Thanks for watching.